Most people would like enough passive income because we live in a modern day world.
All right, so passive income means, this is our interpretation of passive income. We agree that everyone would like it, and here's what it is. Passive income is alignment with my vortex with such consistency that the abundance that I seek is bucking no resistance current at all. So it's flowing effortlessly into my experience. So let's stick the word effort in here, because Esther just noticed it on the Orlando Twice Monthly that she was editing yesterday, and she was so thrilled about it that she put it up on the blog, that effort is only ever applied outside the vortex. In other words, effort is always trying to push against something. Effort is only required when there is resistance. When there is no resistance, no effort is required. So let's put the word effort in here. So when you say passive income, meaning I want income that flows without constant renewed effort. And what we're telling you is, you get in the vortex where you get to reap the benefit of the dreams that you've dreamed, and in your absence of resistance, it will flow to you. The ultimate of passive income. The ultimate of passive income. But instead of calling it passive income, let's call it passive energy, which will bring passive income. Flowing through me, flowing through me, flowing through me. Effortless, resistanceless. You only need effort when there's resistance. For example, pushing your car uphill, much more work than pushing your car downhill. In fact, you don't even have to push your car downhill. Your car will go downhill without effort. Uphill, a different story. Same thing.
May I be more specific with my particular life situation?
Well, we want you to read through this.
Okay, sure. So,
and fill in where you want to, but let's start again at that last sentence and let's go over it again.
So people would like that income to pay for their survival expenses that they need in a civil world, like shelter, home, food, water. So you need income for those things.
All right, so we'll accept the necessity of this money, but what we're really talking about is how to line up with the flow. In other words, how do I line up with the flow? You don't have to justify why you need it. How do I line up with the flow? And the way you line up with the flow is through living life. You said, I want some for this, and I want some for this, and I want some for this. And when you ask, it is given. In other words, all cooperative components have already been assembled. So when you find a way of no longer being uncooperative, now this money flows to you in a passive, non-effort, ease and flow way, and apply it wherever you want it. It will flow. We were speaking just a little bit ago about how interesting it is to watch humans comparing their experiences. In other words, someone can write a song that flowed to them in a matter of a minute or so. In fact, the really good ones do come like that. And they can produce it and make so much money, where a person applying themselves at their endeavor only got a fraction of an hour's worth of work done. In other words, the comparison between the application of life in those two instances is unfathomable, the relationship difference. You see what we're getting at? It's not about the action that you offer. It's about the alignment with the dream. It's about the alignment with the real resource. We're talking about tapping into the energy that creates worlds and flowing it through your experience. And a really good place to start is to look around at the vast differences in the way people are living their lives. The people that are working the hardest in terms of action are receiving the least. And the people who are working the least are receiving the most. How do you reconcile that? Most don't. Most just say that sucks. Most just say there's injustice. Most just say, let's take the pie and split it up again. Let's take the pie and split it up again. Let's take the pie and split it up again. And it does not matter how many times you split that pie up. It will move into the vibrational places where law of attraction puts it. In other words, you just can't orchestrate it through action. It is a vibrational attraction or allowance that it is all about. Continue just a little bit.
Okay.
What is the time?
So
the time. But what is the time?
11:59 Central Standard Time.
We have 2 minutes.
Okay. So people want this income, I believe, so that they can be free to express their creativity and fulfill their deepest desire, their source.
All right. So people want it so that they will feel better. You say they want it so that they can satisfy this and this and this. What they want is alignment, and alignment brings money. And what you're saying is they want the money so that they can then observe alignment. And we say they want the alignment which will bring the money. They want the alignment. What they want is the alignment. What you want is to be in love. What you want is to take a walk and feel your heart soaring. What you want is for music to move through your body. What you want is to be alive and brilliant and have good timing. What you want is to be clever. What you want is to love. These are the things that you want. What you want is alignment. All the other stuff is irrelevant. And when you go for alignment first, then all the other trappings have to fill in around it. It is law.
Okay. So the point of the whole entire question is just simply trying to understand how you can create what you desire without taking physical action.
And what we're saying is you've already created it with all that you've been living, and it's waiting for you, offering a signal, and all you have to do is hone in on that signal. And you can tell when you're honing in because you're feeling better, and you can tell when you're getting closer because you're feeling lighter, and you can tell when you've really honed in because you believe, and you can tell when you consistently honed in because you just know life is good, and you just know you're stable, and you just expect it to be good. And now you're moving through life doing the action which is delicious, doing the action that supports your knowledge of well-being. In other words, you'll get tuned in and you won't cease to act. We promise you, when you're tuned into the energy that creates worlds, the inspiration to call this person and go there, the inspiration will flow through you. You'll be the busiest, most active person that you've ever known in your life. But the inspiration comes first and inspires the action. The action doesn't create. Good time for segment
Got
one.
it. Thank you.